Hello, 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 people. Hi, Fans King. Looks like we've only got one in. People will probably be flooding in shortly. I know me, Nekocryo, and Wing just finished D&D, so food. We're trying to get food figured out, so it looks like we probably just got some people lurking as well. So it's fine. Your brain not braining. I get that a lot. But yeah, well, if you remember last time, we kind of met everybody, and we found out that there's a dead body already. So yay! Also, wait, I just realized I'm using the wrong stream avatars for tonight. So we don't use these ones for this night. We use our Danganronpa ones. Plus Kirby. Hi, Neko. Come to actually join this stream. We would like to load this save data. I'll do my best voices tonight. Just took some Advil, so I'm waiting for that to kick in before I do like character voicing and all that. So for the first little bit, at least until it kicks in, it's not going to be like fully like special voices for everyone. Ah!
What?
What? Is that girl dead? Why is there a dead body? What happened?
There's no way.
Is this another student?
Holy!
Shit! What the shit? Dining hall people, you were in this building before. Tell us what's going on.
Dude!
Yeah, why didn't you mention this to other girl?
The hell?
The hell? I never even saw her.
Really?
Huh? You were there too, bargain bin. Murder is fun. Murder is fine in a different universe. Yes. Don't even. There's a floor beneath us. That's where I woke up.
Very funny.
And you missed a whole ass person? Yeah, right.
Hell no!
You saw her. You must have seen her. Come on, just admit it. Stop pressing me for answers, you.
Hold on.
I can corroborate Damon's story. There was never a body. Miss Mass and I walked through this exact hallway and saw nothing.
I wasn't expecting this.
So between the time you left and the time you returned, this girl was murdered? Ah! You think she was murdered? Well, I don't know for sure, but what happened to her? Does this really look self-inflicted?
Oh, shit!
So there's a killer running loose? What? I don't recall hearing anything when I was waiting outside. This one can back me up, right?
Shit.
She's right. There were no screams and no one left the building. So the killer's still inside? Ah! So now can you come actually join this? Or you come to watch this one? Welcome to Murder Mystery in the horrible history intro song. Nice. Because you've already seen this prologue. As more panicked shouts fill the corridor, Ava silently walked over to the body.
Oi!
Oi, what are you doing? Ignoring Grace's question, she crouched down beside the dead girl and poked her in the face. Wait, did it just squeak?
What the? You...
What the fuck is wrong with you? Stop that.
Strange.
It's not real.
Eh?
Eh? This girl. She's just a dummy. A dummy?
How?
Nuh-uh, that's definitely a real body.
You're crazy!
Didn't you just say you were a liar? Why should we believe you?
It's the truth.
If you don't believe me, inspect it yourself. Damn, called him out. So, no one else is offering I can do it. Wait, him?
Are we ready?
Well, how does that sound to everyone? He turned to look at each of us. I had my reservations, but when his gaze met mine, my lips instantly sealed shut. The look he gave me, it was unexpectedly intense.
Okay.
Yes, you can do it. The pirate casually approached the body and knelt beside it. Then, just like Ava,
Oh, be damned.
would you look at that? She's right, it is a dummy.
For real?
For real, Alma.
Say what?
How does she know it's fake?
You see?
My intuition. Also, a corpse would smell. This doesn't smell.
Dude, no!
As if. Could you be any more suspect?
That ain't it.
No, not just that. There's something under the dummy.
Huh?
Huh? What is it? A tablet. Sheen rose from the ground and turned around to face us. Sure enough, he was holding a tablet. It was slid under the dummy. There's no blood on it as far as I can tell. Oh, it was slid under the dummy. There's no blood on it as far as I can tell. Nice hiding place.
Aye.
I wouldn't have noticed it if I hadn't taken a closer look. Gives the impression I was supposed to, don't it?
For real?
Hey, what's on the tablet? Let me turn it on. He pressed the button, then walked over and held the tablet out for us to see. Oi, it's loading something. After a few seconds, the loading symbol vanished. In its place was a photo of a girl. But why is this? However, the tablet hadn't finished loading. Just after that image, she was stabbed 28 times in her torso and died from blood loss. 28 stab wounds! You didn't want to leave him with a chance, did you? The victim also suffered from chemical burns to the head. Ouch! And most notable, burns are to her eyes and scalp. Time of death is unknown. The victim is Kara Koskin, the ultimate teacher's aide. She was stabbed in the torso 28 times. The victim also suffered chemical burns to the head. The most notable burns are to her eyes and scalp. Cause of death is blood loss. Time of death is unknown. It reads like a body report. These character designs are good. They really are. Like, look at them. First, a dead body that's revealed to be a dummy. Now, a body report? What the hell is going on? Jeez, took you long enough to find that tablet. Long ago, a heinous murder was committed. And the victim so happens to be an ultimate, much like yourselves. What? Before you is a perfect reconstruction of the crime scene, as well as an effigy of the victim with the appropriate injuries. It's quite emotionally draining to craft that dummy. It serves as a strong reminder of what was lost. She is such a nice girl, so much potential lost to violence. What is this man playing at? Anyway, it's your responsibility to figure out the details of her death. The surrounding area, the murder weapon, has reacted in her final moments, etc. Oh, but don't worry about finding the murderer's identity. He's already right in front of you. See that gray man? Yay! Naked gray man is back. See that gray man on the tablet screen? Yep, that's your guy. Please investigate the crime scene and gather as many clues as you can. After a certain period of time, you will be asked to present your findings to me. Believe me, it's in your best interest to put your full efforts into this. Have fun, everyone! Click.
Not okay!
Investigation? What the hell?
Back off.
Fuck, enough of this already. I don't want any part of this. stop telling me what to do. Grace grabbed a large chunk of rock from the floor and ran over to the speaker. Screaming in obscenity, she pulled her hand as far back as she could. Zap. Ouch.
Brutal!
No way. Was that the what? Trying to destroy private property. That's a zap. Fuck.
Fuck you! Holy!
See, for real? Is this school really trying to make us solve an old murder?
Don't say that.
Hold on, you guys. You can't just believe everything that strange man claims. Why would Eden Sky Academy, any academy for that matter, do something like this? Even if it tried to, the Ultimate Talent Program would have stopped them. I won't underestimate the school's board executives. Money can get to people's head and make them take risks they shouldn't. This academy said it was unique. Maybe this is their version of an entrance exam.
What a joke.
They're so obsessed with being different from the competition, they've forgotten what people want. More like they've forgotten how to be silent.
What did you say?
Would UTP really be okay with this?
Think about it this way.
Seems pretty counterintuitive. Everyone would want to quit enrollment after this. Sue.
I'm talking.
This is the work of a separate group. Why are they using the Academy's name? As way tied their own, maybe? Hello. They might have even kidnapped us because we're attending Eden's Garden Academy.
So...
Explain. Well, what if they knew we all had to board a train? It would explain why we passed out. They boarded the train before us and planted the bag with the gas.
There's gotta be something.
Because this happened on the train to the Academy, they could claim they are the Academy.
If I may ask.
I'm doing good. You? And I keep saying they. Isn't it the speaker man who kidnapped us?
That's not it.
It obviously wasn't just him. Seizing a train, bringing 16 people to an unknown location, that takes a team to do. Of course, that raised another glaring question. Why us? Why have we been brought into this? Is it because we're ultimates? It's not like anyone's specialty is detective work. It just doesn't add up. I think
Grotesque.
I will let the rest of you handle this. I doubt I'm needed in this grotesque situation. I'll just be on my way. That's good. Yeah, that's okay. Actually, can I come with? I feel super bad leaving you alone. Oh.
Sure.
Sure, I suppose.
You can do it.
Good luck solving the mystery, everyone. I know you can do it. On that note, Diana and Toshiko walked away in the direction of the room with the kitchen.
Oh.
Huh.
Don't get close.
I'm going with them. Screw this. Kai took off down the hallway like his life depended on it. Sheesh, better them than us.
I don't know.
I don't know about all this. Will that man really let us go if we investigate?
Stay calm.
We won't know if we continue standing around like this. For now, all we can do is take the risk and do as he says. He's right. I need to brace myself and follow the directions I've been given. As of now, it's my only way to learn more information about my current situation. I can only hope that this ordeal will be over soon. Oh, I like that! That's a cool transition screen. Before I do anything else, I should go back over that tablet. The victim is Karo Koskinen, the ultimate teacher's aide. She was stabbed in the torso 28 times. The victim also suffered chemical burns to the head and most elbows. Scalp. We've already read all this. There's a lot going on here. Chemical burns in addition to 28 stab wounds. Jesus. I don't want to believe anything the speaker guy says, but if this murder really is based on true events, damn, the killer is totally sick in the head. Tablet has been added to the truth bullet section of your trinket. I should be able to... Maybe because this is still technically just walking and not the body. Our captors gave us a lot of information about this victim. To their credit, what's written on the tablet seems accurate, but I should inspect the body just in case. Damn it. Just a doll, Damon. Stop hesitating. The doll was thumped against the door, her torso soaked in blood. Meow! Parts of her shirt have been ripped open, exposing bits of bloody, indiscernible pulp. Ugh. I quickly took a step back, trying to control my breathing to avoid throwing up. It's just a doll. There's no reason to be afraid of a doll. Well, immediately one thing I noticed is the fact that there's blood on her fingertips. I feel like I'm missing a control. Oh! I have truth bullets. Let me go back to my controls. How do I check my controls? That's log. Here we go. Escape. Open trinkets. Explore. Is it still... Is it still really counting this as exploration? Huh. Because I know there was a button that did like highlighting of everything. This is it. F. So I can check kinda general location of stuff. But first thing I notice is her hands are, like, the fingertips are bloodied. And this is a clean knife. I bet she attacked someone first and this was someone else that acted in self-defense. Which we have seen before. The girl had been stabbed repeatedly. I didn't need the tablet to know that. However, cause of death. You'd think it was a stab to the heart or something, but the tablet claims blood loss. Taking a closer look, the wounds, they didn't seem excessively deep. At least not deep enough to pierce her heart. She died from blood loss. What does that say about the killer? They probably could have killed her quickly if they wanted. Did they want her to suffer a slow death? Damn, this is messed up. But I'm immediately noticing how the fingertips are bloodied. Specifically the tips, not the hands. Hands were surprisingly clean, all things considered. There were no other marks or injuries apart from her nails. It looks like there was dried blood under them. Why was there blood under her nails, but not on the rest of her hands? Victim's hands have been added to the truth bullet section of your trinkets. Probably the knife. A bloody knife laid next to the victim. It's safe to say that this must be the murder weapon. Blood knife has been added to the truth bullets. Assuming this is all like one continuous section. The initial sight of the doll shocked me so much I completely overlooked this rifle. Inspecting it now, I realized something. If the victim was stabbed, why was there a rifle near her body?
Huh?
A rifle? Could you step back a bit? I'm curious about something.
No.
What? No, Before I could finish my sentence, Sean walked over to where I was and picked up the gun.
Hey.
Hey, you're messing with the crime scene. Ignoring me, he released the magazine of the gun with a surprising ease. It's empty. Huh? From the top of the magazine protruded a loaded bullet. It's not empty.
I see.
Oh, that's interesting. This rifle hasn't even been used. Definitely a dangerous thing to have around. I'll put it down and guard it so nobody gets any smart ideas. Better than him holding it. Damn, a loaded gun. What's going on in the killer's head? Why bring a gun to the crime scene and not even use it? Unless she was holding the gun, but got jumped. Unless that gun was purely for intimidation? It's not very logical. It'd be a twisted game to play with the victim. Assault rifle has been added. Seems to be all the evidence. Nothing else was catching my eye. I should check the inside of the closet now. Oh, is this room also? Was this room part of the crime scene? Okay, it is. Like the rest of the building, the inside of the closet was old and dilapidated. It was the last place I'd want to dig through, but I had to gather as much evidence as possible. Otherwise, I won't be able to present a strong argument. Well, I'm immediately noticing a clock. That's quad zeros. There's a clock above the door. Doesn't seem like it works. Oh. Let's see, what do we got? The 4 people in the bucket. Let's start with the bucket. Hi, Chewy! It's a bucket. Pretty typical thing to find inside a janitor's closet. But why is it randomly lying here? There's nothing inside it except... What is this smell? It smells like bleach. That's probably the chemical that burned her. Hola, biatch. Bucket has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your trinkets.
Check it out!
Aye, check out what's behind this door. Saying that, she stepped away from the corner.
Right.
It's a ladder. Ah! The bucket was placed on top of the doorway, probably. And so it fell and spilled all over her face and head. That's my bet. Doesn't seem like there's anything strange about it. Why was this brought to my attention again?
Dude, not cool.
I'm disappointed in ye.
Huh?
Huh?
So hackneyed.
You call that thing a ladder. It's obviously a step ladder.
Seriously?
Aren't they practically the same thing?
Pardon me.
I have to agree with Miss Amber. Everyone knows an ace investigator must record his evidence as accurately as possible. That's certainly what the victim would want. Do what you want. You're going out to camp right now? Ah, fun! Bleh. A guy that doesn't get my references is no fun to be around. I'm going to check out the peeps outside. Smell you later, lawyer man. She's already out of here. Did she even investigate anything besides that stupid ladder? No, that ladder probably put... Like, they probably put the bucket on top. If that was my guess. It's like a full week of your miss your phone. Oof. You got this, Sherry. Stay strong for us. Need to inspect the area around me before I think about moving to the back of the room. But I clicked him.
It's for the best.
You must make every effort to examine the crime scene as thoroughly as possible. Not for the sake of entertaining the people who kidnapped us, but for the sake of the victim. After all, this was based on a real murder, was it not? That was what the tablet said. Though I'm still skeptical about the validity of that statement. River rafting should be fun. Oh, that definitely is going to be a blast. You got anything, Ava? There might be more clues around here. I'm going to check this entire closet for evidence. No thanks. A person like her is probably more likely to cause a murder, not solve one. Alright, have fun with that. Anything on the shelf? The shelf was packed with an assortment of towels. Briskly inspected them, lifting each towel to check for anything underneath. Many had gathered dust, but that was it. Nothing looked suspicious about them. Looks like that's everything around here. I should check out the other end of the room. These people just appeared out of thin air. What do we got? Ooh, a camera! And the people. It's another surveillance camera. Is the guy on the speaker watching us through this? Yeah, I mean, it's a summer camp. Just the thought made my stomach turn. Talk with Desmond.
Gotta stay one step ahead.
Bruh. I checked all the containers on this shelf. They're all fun. A camp. You know what I meant. They're all fun with the exception of one. Bottle of bleach.
Huh?
Bleach. Huh? There was a bucket in this closet that reeked of it.
Makes sense.
That's probably not a coincidence, given the thing is supposedly emulating a real crime scene. It's crazy how much effort has been put into this. I can't think too much about what kind of situation we're in, or I'll never be able to handle it. I see a strange bottle here. The security camera. It's brand new. Do we have a dinner plan, Neko? Now that she mentions it, it does look out of place. Think it would have gathered dust like the other items in here. Did it recently get cleaned or something? My company's headquarters have similar ones installed, except these cameras are even more high-tech. Having dinner with you guys, lol. Think about mac and cheese? Yay!
Sheesh.
Huh. Typical school, spending more on security than educating their students. We having anything with the mac and cheese, Neko? Or is it like just mac and cheese? That's assuming this is even the academy's doing. Kids are hungry? Fair. So am I. Well, I would assume, like, do we have any, like, maybe, like, more nuggets or anything? But the chicken patties we wanted for sandwiches. And we wanted to let the cane sauce we're cooking. But we want to use the cane sauce with those patties. And we wanted to put the cane sauce in the fridge overnight so it would form better. Always buy more patties. Fair enough. I still want cane sauce with mine though then. Now, back to the muscle mommy. Just that mac and cheese, don't tip it by pudding. Just so you don't really want to move. Fair. Hi, Alex. These shops are real intriguing. Take a look, some of the clean brands go as far back as the 80s and 90s.
Eh?
You recognize them? Cause I use them. You're on break, you gave a shift, you wanted to make sure you checked in. Fair enough. Why would you do that?
How should I put it?
All chemicals do a job better since there were fewer regulations about what's poisonous and all that. Just don't swear I got them. Don't want to look at the fuzz. Looks like just now and then you'll be lurking. Okay. And you popped a rib out of place earlier. That Villa isn't touching it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Neko. They don't care about her black market cleaning supplies. Oof. Hi, wing it. Alright, it's time. Look at you all. You investigating the crime scene so well. It's enough to bring a tear to my eye. You wish you just ordered something? Fair. Jokes aside, please meet by the elevator of the class trial. You should find it somewhere on the tree of ignorance. I mean, I still have a... Oh good, YouTube updated. I hate it. Lol. Just do it then. I mean, Neko, I do still have a nice bit of my pizza. If you wanted to make that for me and you and just give the kids their small containers of mac and cheese, we could probably do that. Don't make me wait too long. I might start getting zappy happy. See you soon. Click. Last trial. What the hell does that mean? Sounds like that's the end of our investigation.
Let's see.
If we're done with this class, we should go outside and talk to the others. Don't have money. Yeah, exactly. We don't have money, Cherry.
Come off the grass.
Oi, what the hell is a class trial? Your guess is as good as mine. Don't dare wing it. To help pay off our debt. Obviously, we're going to court.
What?
Court?
What?
He's going to put us on trial.
Listen to me.
Maybe that's... Well, let's talk about the clues we found. Yeah, exactly. Don't get it. We don't have money left, so it's fair. Yeah, and she doesn't get the money until the 21st every month.
Just
Of the
saying.
previous month. Makes sense for our current situation. Investigation, clues, fines. Files. What else could this stuff be for?
Well put.
Stay on your phone. It's not that easy, Cherry. Good point. It seems oddly similar to court procedures. Obviously, we're missing key suspects and witnesses, but that doesn't seem to be relevant to this case anyway.
Wait a minute.
Are you sure, Cherry? You mentioned that this elevator was near the Tree of Ignorance, right? I was referring to the room with the tree.
Focus.
Probably, yeah, it's the only thing I can think of. However, I don't recall seeing an elevator anywhere. But don't want to go through Streamlabs.
Just follow me.
We also keep more of the money if you donate through Streamlabs. Then what are we waiting for? Let's get our butts over there. Keep treating this like a dumb game. If we're really going on trial, it's going to be a nuisance to deal with.
Okay.
Might as well follow her. One by one, everyone left. I guess I have no choice but to go as well. YouTube's gotta get paid somehow, man. You don't know what's fair. But they got ads. Which my content does not have. Hi, what are you doing here? How do you remain so stoic at a time like this? Aren't you worried at all?
It's simple.
No, not really. It's not like we're investigating some high-stakes murder. It's just dummy. That's it. Yes, quite. I completely concur. She's obviously faking it. Without even looking at her face, I can tell she's sweating bullets. Also, Neko, if you're not moving a chair or cryo, one of the kids are moving a chair. And it is loud. When I arrived at the tree, I saw that people were already bickering.
Check it out.
Big tree is a gun academy. Bro, got a concrete chair. I mean, if it's kids, they're just dragging it on the floor. Big tree is got an academy. Overused religious symbols is tight. I really hope we get let out after this.
Oi, you.
Then you confirm liar chick. What are you asking her?
Come off the grass.
Come off the grass. She's clearly faking her talent.
And I hear
Isn't
you
that
right.
makes her one of the bad guys? Who wouldn't want to fake their identity beside someone with a secret to hide? I guess she's the one who brought the gas bomb onto the train.
Really?
And she didn't think to bring a mask to avoid passing out or whatever.
If no one else is gonna
All you
say
needed was a mask to protect you then. Hey, don't look at me. I literally passed out. That one's got plenty of holes in it. I'd suffocate otherwise.
I've got something to say.
No. The last chick always says. Just look how calm she's been acting. She somehow knew the dead body was a dummy. Then she poked it in the face? That's not normal.
Deal with it.
I told you, this is my intuition.
Ugh.
Intuition, my ass.
Hold your horses.
It's not unbelievable. My gut told me we should inspect the doll. Now look at us. We're on a mission to solve her murder.
Any clue?
Where's the elevator supposed to be again? Yeah, you're heading down that shot. Okay. Well, he's about to be probably getting into something and making a big mess. That's right. There's meant to be an elevator around here. All I see is the Tree of Ignorance. Maybe we're missing something here. Or maybe we're being played for fools. I think. Well, yeah, because I bet he did it because I took the step stool he's been using to climb up stuff and brought it down here, so he couldn't use it. Probably a statue. At the base of the tree was a marble bust depicting a figure in a creepy mask. There was cracks all over the mask and one of the eyes was even missing. How old must this thing be?
What you doing?
No, it's the statue too, don't ya? You think want s'mores? Then have s'mores.
Huh?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
You alright?
What's up with the statue? There's definitely something whack about it. Just can't put my finger on what.
Look.
The mask is broken. There's a piece missing.
But
Is that weird? The statue is probably like super old. It makes sense to be cracking and stuff.
I'm talking.
No, this definitely seems intentionally.
Wait.
Intentional. Like, it's crappy on purpose. So, it's not relevant to the elevator, is it? Well, you know.
What
Maybe if you found the piece and place it back on the statue, something will happen. Like a puzzle-solving game. That sounds kind of far-fetched, but it wouldn't hurt to try.
Sounds easy.
So, we gotta look around for the other part of the mask? Hold on to your butts, cause I got the eye of a predator. Be careful with saying that statement.
Whatever.
Never mind. With that, everyone started to search the tree again. Some people inspected the tree itself while they scoured around it. After what seemed like only a few minutes, Grace stood up frantically with something in her hands.
Oi!
Oi, everyone, I found it! Gathered around Grace to see what she was holding.
Nice.
Nice, that must be it. What shall we do with it? Do we just stick it back in the mask?
Leave it to me.
Probably, yeah. I'll take care of it.
Soybean!
Back off, Uglies. You aren't the one who found it. Grace brought the piece over to the statue and slotted it right into the mask. And then, nothing happened.
Fail.
Oh, that was anticlimactic. Click. Suddenly, the ground we were standing on began to shake.
Golly!
Oh, golly!
Oh, shit!
Are we about to die? Ooh. Whoa!
Yo!
Yeah, I was right.
Whoa.
That actually worked. A fucking secret passageway in a tree. Never thought I'd see that. The Tree of Knowledge, a symbol of sentience, intuition, and understanding. Exists here only as a barren replica. The Tree of Ignorance simulates the wonder of nature, but does not achieve it. And justly so, for ignorance often aspires to be seen as wisdom. Click.
Game over, man!
Oh
Game
god, now
over!
he's spinning random philosophies? We're so fucked. Let's take us to the elevator.
What about...
The stairs at the foot of the opening.
Yep.
What are we waiting for? Let's explore.
If I may ask.
Why the sudden rush?
Duh.
I want to get home, duh.
Elementary, my dear.
If we get this over with, we'll get out quicker. Simple math.
Sure.
Fair enough. So we just walk in, do we? One by one, we approach the opening of the tree and descended into the darkness. This is an elevator. Oh, we've seen this sprite a lot. I see. The elevator is underneath the tree. Reckless investments, I'm telling you. With a rumble, the elevator began its descent. We stood in silence, worried strangers plummeting into the unknown. Okay. This was something much bigger, and in no way could it be connected to Eden's Garden Academy. Oh no? What oh no? The elevator began to slow, snapping me out of my thoughts. I stood up tall, and my movement stopped completely. You used the microwave and the stream exploded. Lol. Doors opened. In front of us was a large circle hall, supported by marble pillars. Ooh, fancy grounds. In the center of the room, 16 podiums have been arranged into a circle. Are those for us? Welcome everybody, I hope you enjoyed the elevator ride, even if it was a bit quick. As you can see, this is the trial room. Each podium has a name on it. Find your designated podium and stand there until I give out further instructions.
However...
There we go. Alright, bye, Neko. And if we don't comply, then I'll zap you, of course.
Back off.
Not this zapping shit again.
Mess.
Just face it, Miss Madison. You have to go along with his demands. Looks like there are a few smart ones in the pack, eh? Well, come along now. We don't have all day. There's no avoiding it. You have to assume our places. Scanning the faces around me, everyone wore similar expressions. Discomfort, anger, worry. It didn't end. We've been kidnapped and forced to play as pawns in some inane game. A 9 game. No free will, no choice in our actions. All we could do was move forward. There we go. Yeah, no, whenever Neko's using that microwave, it's causing my stream to crash. My stream to dip for some reason. I wonder why. It's really weird. All we can do is move forward. We have to hope for an escape. Wait to run from this twisted place. You have to solve this murder case. Yes, I'll save. We'll save here. We'll go till like halfway through the trial. Do I get any trinkets? Oh, my truth bullets. Okay, it's not much. That actually might be a little shorter. I have it to normal for both. Let's go. Class trial in session.
Let's begin with a brief explanation of the class trial. The objective here is simple. Explain how the murder took place. Using evidence you've gathered during the investigation, you will argue what you believe happened to the victim.
Case 0.
Should you all agree on the right answer, you will be free to leave this place. Should you all agree on the wrong answer, well, you'll find out. That's all there is to it. Have fun, everybody.
Somebody, get me out of here.
Wait, are class trials fully voiced?
If this is something we must discuss,
This
I know a
might
good place
be.
to start.
This might be fully voiced for class trials. Let's go.
Get me out of here, 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 get me out of here! Ah! Somebody get me out of here! What happened to her?
Oh, shit! They fried her brain!
Calm down, it's only a shock. She won't suffer any permanent side effects. If I wanted to see the brain dead bicker, I'd just turn on the telly. On that note, please, carry on.
Holy shit, the people running this thing aren't playing around.
As you were saying, Wolfgang?
Right. The way I see it, the objective of this trial...
By the way, can I get like a seat with this thing? I'm just gonna be an onlooker. It's only fair.
You're seriously not going to contribute?
Oh,
What am I even supposed to do?
Put your detective hat on, buddy. We're here to solve a mystery.
I like Jet.
Yeah. Who murdered that dummy chick, right?
Not who murdered her, how they murdered her.
Should you want ramen? I'm assuming you don't want to do mac and cheese with chicken patties then.
Did that tablet not explain it?
I don't know. I just don't think ramen's a good enough meal on its own. Just because, like, that's a lot of sodium for a meal. Eggs just sounded really good. Then make an egg with yours. Like, an egg with some mac and cheese? That doesn't sound that bad. And then a chicken patty? Or do like a chicken patty with egg? That doesn't sound that bad.
It listed her wounds, yes, but it didn't explain how they were inflicted.
So you don't want an egg standalone, you want it with ramen. Is what I'm hearing. I don't know how long it's gonna take, Neko.
Probably because it's so obvious.
But, Miss Amber, you didn't even
Minor.
read the tablet.
So they have eggs. But, so it's not the eggs that sound good, it's the ramen that sounds good. Is what you're saying.
And I don't have to.
Because if eggs sounded good, you would be fine to having them stand alone. It sounds like the ramen is what sounds good.
Would you look at that? A debate's already underway.
Exactly, so it's the ramen that makes it good, not the egg. Ramen seasoned eggs. Exactly, you like the ramen part of it, not the egg part. Because keep in mind, I haven't ate all day. And neither have you. These guys are clearly confused. I need to stop them before they arrive at the wrong conclusion. That's both. Oh gosh, did you hear that? That's the sound of a non-stop debate approaching. During non-stop debates, your classmates will speak one after the other without interruption. Students may say things that contradict the truth. That's both. It's your job to determine which statements must be broken in order to progress the trial. For your ammo, you have been armed with truth bullets you gathered during the investigation. Truth bullets are relative to the debate will be loaded into your truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim your reticle and right-click to fire. Okay, right-click. Want to aim words highlighted in gold, those are weak spots. Lie or contradiction may be hidden within a weak spot. Carefully compare your classmates' statements to the evidence you have gathered. Cycle bullets is Q, fast forward is shift. Space is concentrate. Ooh, we get... Oh, I can also use scroll wheel. So literally I can just slow a space and use scroll wheel to do bullets and all that. That's nice. Use the correct truth bullets to destroy the relevant weak spots. Things flying too fast, use space to concentrate, it'll slow down. Speaking of time, don't run out. Not someone of your caliber would ever fail. Thank you, game. Anyway, press F3 to visit controls whenever. That's all for now. Don't jump to too many conclusions. I'm assuming I only get one because it's the first non-stop debate. Yeah. Okay.
The mystery was never about who killed Kara.
Right.
How she died.
Right.
Is that true?
Yes.
Objection! It's obvious what the murder weapon was.
I didn't get a good look at the crime scene, but the body was pretty bloody.
Yeah.
And what could have spilt that blood besides that big scary gun?
Definitely not.
Ah, that's right. There was a gun.
You hear that, liar man? She agrees.
Definitely not the gun. Because we know the gun was never fired. Also, the voices in the room aren't always the smartest. Dang. Just calling her stupid. I'm immediately accidentally pressed. Fortunately, in uniform, the argument is never difficult to shoot down.
The mystery
was never about who killed Kara, but how she died. Is that true?
The sensitivity is weird.
I didn't get a good look at the crime scene, but the body was pretty bloody.
I wonder if I can adjust that.
Besides that big scary gun.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, break. Okay, immediately I'm going to...
Cassidy, alright,
Oh.
then tell me, how is a fully loaded assault rifle?
Didn't mean to do that. Is there sensitivity options? I'm gonna move it here. Cassidy, can you stop butting in? You barely investigated the crime scene. To begin with, well, why search the place from top to bottom? Alright, then tell me how was a fully loaded assault rifle used as a murder weapon.
That's easy. It wasn't. Obviously, the shooter reloaded their gun to full capacity. Any smart shooter could tell you that. Right, Desmond?
Why are you bringing me into this?
I mean, to be fair, he's the ultimate marksman.
Except, the victim suffered multiple stab wounds to the torso. If the gun was fired, not only should the body have had bullet wounds, but there would be shell casings from the fired bullets. We saw neither at the crime scene.
Details. If the gun didn't do that, chicken, what was the actual murder weapon?
The actual murder weapon, that's obvious. It was the knife! I wonder.
I got it.
The bloody knife. It's just so blatantly obvious. It was literally right next to the victim's body.
Why so Cam's razor gotta ruin everything?
Comes racing.
Interesting. Both the knife and the rifle were present at the crime scene, but only the knife was used.
Kind of weird choosing the inferior weapon.
Nothing beats the sting of a sharpened blade.
If the killer didn't use the rifle, why was it at the crime scene?
I think...
Maybe it came from inside the closet.
I think the victim was trying to use it.
Don't see why you'd be storing a gun in a janitor's closet.
Man, I don't know. What if it's not even related to the murder?
Of course it's related. It's covered in blood.
Oh no. Everyone's starting to yell.
This debate is getting out of control fast. I need to say something. Alright. One bullet, or are we getting multiple? Tablet or assault rifle?
To reiterate, both the rifle and the knife were next to the victim's body.
Yet they opted for the knife.
Correct.
Odd choice.
I bet that gun didn't even work.
Nope.
These days, it's all about aesthetics over effectiveness.
That's like your
I mean, it could have
lady.
been
If
that
the
it didn't
gun was
work.
broken, then the killer would have no reason to bring it with them.
We don't
And
know it
yet,
was the killer.
They did.
Watch it be for the aesthetic.
It's easy to assume the killer was the one holding the gun, but consider the details of the victim's death. I'm inclined to think otherwise.
To reiterate, both the rifle and the knife were next to the victim's body.
Yep, they opted for the knife.
Correct.
Odd choice.
Correct.
I bet that gun didn't even work.
These days, all about aesthetics over effectiveness.
That's like
Your opinion, lady.
If the gun was broken, then... Are you out of it?
So,
To reiterate,
tablet
both
then?
the rifle and the knife were next to the victim's body.
Yep, they opted for the knife. Odd choice. I bet that gun didn't even
Work.
These days, all about aesthetics over effectiveness.
No.
That's like your
We just know it didn't fire.
If the gun was broken, then the...
There we go.
No, that's wrong!
What did I miss?
Stop that thought right there. If we keep assuming the killer had the gun, we'll end up running in circles.
Right.
What? You think the killer was unarmed?
No, they were definitely armed. With the knife. The reason they didn't use a gun is probably because they never had it to begin with.
But then, who did?
Obviously the victim.
The victim.
Yeah.
Whoa, the dummy had the gun?
If it wasn't the killer, it has to be her. She must have brought it to the closet.
Maybe she was trying to attack the killer, and the killer had set up a trap to catch them off guard and killed them in retort.
She was probably carrying it before the murder, but dropped it when the killer attacked her.
Oh, I guess that makes some sense.
Complete sense.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Aren't you overlooking something?
Huh?
The victim was stabbed from the front, meaning she could have seen the killer coming, correct? If so, why didn't she shoot them?
The chemicals. She was blinded by the chemicals and wasn't able to shoot.
A stealth attack! I bet the killer memorized her AI movements.
Lol.
That girl must have been killed before she had the chance to defend herself.
Yeah.
That's not technically true. There's evidence of a struggle between the victim and the killer.
Yeah. Specifically, evidence that showed the victim attempted to fight back. The blood under the fingernails.
This is it.
That would only happen in a struggle.
We found dry blood under the victim's fingernails, which implies she was clawing at her attacker.
Right.
Of course, no explanation is definitive without photo proof of the killer, but I'm confident this is what happened.
Why would you resort to scratching when you're carrying a gun?
Probably got knocked out of her hands.
Did something get in the way of her using it?
Wonder if that killer stole it from her.
She should have seen or heard him coming from the hallway at the very least.
We're assuming the killer was in the hallway.
Why do you think she was in the hallway?
That's where the fight happened, right?
No, it's probably was.
I think you're getting ahead of yourself.
I think it was inside because that's why the bucket was so far away from the door.
Maybe the fight started in the hallway, and after it ended, her body was dragged into the closet.
If that happened, shouldn't there have been streaks of blood on the floor or in the hallway?
Drag marks? Can't say I saw any.
It was merely a jest. No need to take it so seriously.
Instead of dragging the victim, what if the killer carried her? I don't know why they would want to do that, but it would explain the lack of drag marks.
But then,
True.
Wouldn't the killer have been covered in
Blood. Aye. It should have gotten everywhere.
True.
Those wounds were brutal. A few inches deep, I reckon. Carrying her would have done nothing to stop the blood flow.
If anything, it would have spreaded it more.
Good point.
She was obviously killed in the closet. That's where the blood was.
Yes, you're right. I'm so sorry for derailing the conversation.
Moving on. That fight. The victim had the gun, but she was overpowered?
Yes.
If she wanted to, she could have just,
It doesn't make much sense, does it?
No. There must be something we're missing. Something that explains how the victim was overpowered. The chemicals. I know I'm the only one who can figure that out. Alright. Talk about agree points. During the last non-stop debate, you would have noticed that some phrases were blue. I bet you weren't expecting that, huh? Those phrases are called agree points. And they are the counterpart to a weak spot, so we're probably agreeing with someone here, if I were to guess. So they would suggest if you agree points align with the evidence you've gathered, you can use your truth bullet to prove it correct. Simply aim your reticle at it, as you would with a weak spot, and shoot. In your pursuit of the truth, you must be prepared to corroborate your classmates' testimonies. When it would be wise to do so, is for you to figure out. Good job. Good luck. The bucket.
That
Actually, the
slow
top there.
killer pulled a fast one
Yep.
and knocked the gun out of her hand.
No.
By the sounds of it, those two did have a crazy tussle.
Right.
But she still carried a gun.
Yeah.
So why didn't she shoot?
Right.
I bet that girl didn't even see.
Exactly.
I got it.
I agree with that.
John actually has a point. The victim probably couldn't see what was going on. According to the tablet, she suffered chemical burns to the face and eyes. That sort of injury would have effectively blinded her. Also, inside the janitor's closet, there was a large empty bottle of bleach. That's probably the chemical that caused the burns.
Blinded? With bleach? That's horrible.
Yeah, that would hurt.
All that pain, yet she still managed to fight back?
She sure put up a struggle. Without a gun, I guess the next best thing was her hands.
So the killer was definitely the one who blinded her.
Indeed. Knowing she had a gun, he blinded her to make her less dangerous. Then, when he pinned her against the door and stabbed her, she tried to retaliate.
Until eventually dying from her wounds. Jeez, this is brutal. Couldn't they have toned down the violence?
The past is in the past, and we can't change that. All we can do is solve her untimely death, eh?
I mean, by the sounds of it, we've already figured it out, right?
No, not yet.
Seriously?
But we've already discussed so much!
We know she was armed. We know she was blinded.
Right.
We figured out how she died. How is this not a closed case?
Please understand, I'm proud of everyone's hard work so
I mean, as the lawyer, fair enough.
Because of you, we're one step closer to bringing the victim justice.
This was never about the dummy.
However, we should think of this case like an equation. Knowing how it works is only half the struggle. Now we need to figure out why.
As in, the motive?
Yes.
You're on the right track.
I know what it is.
We have any information on
She
the
went to
killer.
kill someone
the man's a
else.
stock image. He doesn't even have a name. What are we supposed to ascertain from that? That he's a non-character?
I'm literally calling it. It's literally just recreation of the first murder case in the first Dangan game.
Not every answer will be written down for you. Sometimes actions speak louder than...
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hold the phone!
Grace?
Welcome back, Grace.
Whoa, what? Since when was Grace back to normal?
Right now, Soybean. Watching you guys try to solve this
Hi,
mystery has
Kian.
been like watching a dumpster catch on fire. I guess all that smoke must have clouded your vision, 'cause there's a big-ass elephant in this room.
An elephant in the room?
How are you,
Giving
Keaton?
us too much credit.
So the killer incapacitated that girl. She had a gun, it makes total sense. Problem is, you've yet to explain how he used the bleach.
I sort of assumed he spilled it on the victim.
Right. He just tipped the bottle over her.
That bottle is where the bleach came from, sure. But I doubt the bottle itself was involved in the murder.
She used the bucket. He set up a bucket trap because she was trying to kill him. It was a retaliation murder that is literally a beat for beat the first game, first trial.
When we found it, it
That's
was neatly
my
ordered
bad.
on a shelf near the back of the closet. The gun and knife were just thrown on the floor. So it's weird this weapon was handled so differently.
Do you think the killer just poured the contents of that bottle into something else?
Yeah, the bucket.
Sure, before the actual murder took place, I'd say.
And what is this something else? Go on. Explain it before this dumpster turns molten.
She's really stubborn about this, but I get the point she's trying to make. Before we move on from this subject, we need to make sure it's logical and completely sound. Alright then, let's put out this fire. It's gonna be the bucket. There it is, it's the bucket.
Well, if the original bottle's been emptied, where'd the bleach go?
Into another bottle?
No.
What about a container?
I got it.
Perfect. How are you doing tonight, Keaton? How's life been
She's
treating
correct.
ya?
The killer put the chemicals in a bucket. Or, more specifically, the same bucket we found at the crime scene. After all, it reeked of bleach. If the killer didn't use it to transport bleach, what else did they use it for? Personal cleaning? I doubt it.
Yo, that makes sense.
Hell yeah, Jet.
A broken clock is right twice a
Sorry,
day.
just got back from work, driving home for an hour. Ooh, sorry to hear that. That's rough.
Okay, cool. So, how'd the killer use that bucket to spill bleach in the victim's eyes?
It would be a fairly heavy bucket, so it's unlikely he threw it on her.
Set up a trap.
She'd shoot him before he even had the chance. Use your brain, mate.
Of course, my apologies.
Come, when are we seeing what other mini games we have in this? It's a good question. How was the killer able to get a hefty bucket of chemicals into the victim's eyes? Especially without her knowing. There must be some kind of clue missing here. Think, Damon, think.
Even if he did manage to splash her, the girl should have sustained intense facial burns.
Oh, so it was from behind.
However, aside from her eyes, her face was relatively untouched.
Well, if you check the tablet, it said she had burns to the scalp, too.
You'll have to watch the VOD of this when you get time. Full voice acted trial. Only main Duncan got this clue up. Yes. Which, if we get, in November, if we just get a remaster of the original games, that would be top of the list. Literally, they could just change that and I'd be happy with a revamp.
Burns to the scalp.
But I doubt it's
How
a
does that
revamp.
work?
I still think it's going to be a new game announcement in the series.
Unless those chemicals
Whether it's a prequel
came
game, a
from
sequel
above?
game, or a Distrust coming out. I think we're getting a new game. Above? Yes, that's right. Above.
Did the killer somehow suspend the bucket in the air? Maybe there was a mechanism that made it tip over when someone
But yeah,
entered the
no,
room.
I will say though, the full voice acted trial is nice. Like, really nice.
Where's this bucket supposed to be again?
Above. Which, well, could mean anything.
Could be.
Was the killer hiding above the door frame?
There's no way they were up there. There's nothing for them to sit or hold on to.
Also, I just like this Damon spray of him just being so done with everyone else's bullshit.
Not to mention, they couldn't have stabbed her from up there.
And if there's no place for the killer to sit, then there's no place for the bucket to sit.
Not true.
Unless you take into account the size difference.
Eh?
The space above the entrance might not be able to support a person, but it could still support something as small as a bucket.
And that thing supporting the bucket?
Killer wanted two things: for the bucket to be above the victim, and for it to spill on her when she entered the room. In other words, he needed to balance the bucket, but on what? The door frame!
I got it.
Now it's nice when we have an MC that has talent that is
I don't
actually
know how we
related
overlooked
to
this.
trials. No
I've got
ultimate
it.
lucky student BS. Yes. This is a bucket. Dear God. But there's more. No. I don't know how we overlooked this, but I've got it.
The killer just balanced the bucket on the door.
Yeah, no, our main character is actually competent.
Like in those water bucket pranks people film?
Exactly. When the victim came into the room, she pushed open the door and caused the bucket to fall on her.
Yeah, exactly. Love TO2 reference, same.
This would make it so she couldn't shoot back or even get a chance to see her assailant.
That would make
When
sense.
the bucket hit the ground, it probably rolled away. That'd explain why we found it a couple feet from the victim.
That is a possibility, yes.
Look at his eye, he's from Slytherin. Guilty.
It sounds like the best conclusion.
There's just one problem. How was the killer able to reach that high? Unless they were abnormally tall, it'd be difficult to place something on top of that door.
Actually, so no one here is guilty. So this is a mock trial that we have to solve.
Well,
That's why it's case
let's
0.
use that as our next point of discussion. How did the killer set up this trap?
To balance that bucket on the door, the killer would need to reach pretty high. Was there anything at the crime scene they could have used as a boost? If I can answer that, it'll add further credibility to my theory. The step ladder.
This is it.
And then it will be the not Monokuma mascot
There was a
reveal.
stepladder hiding behind
Yeah.
the closet door. The killer probably used that. After climbing it, they could position the bucket right on top of the door.
Right.
Figures.
My precious stepladder? You think the bad guy used my super duper obvious stepladder?
I feel like there's a reference she's making that I'm just not realizing.
Match point. Occam's razor.
Yes, it appears our killer didn't care much for subtlety. No matter how obvious it seems, it's the only answer that makes sense.
It was the only knickknack of its kind, too.
True.
If there's something else that killer could have used, it's escaping me.
I see. It makes sense with what we've got so far. But I'm not done yet. I still have one last question for you apes.
Alright.
Please just leave us alone. Oh, I'm so tired.
What is it?
Hey, don't be like that. Grace may be loud, but her questions have really helped our discussion.
So she's unknowingly being helpful.
Anyway.
Got it.
What was the killer doing when that bucket poured onto the girl's head?
Hiding, protecting herself.
He obviously didn't just stand there and observe.
I have to agree. They must have been hiding somewhere, waiting for her to arrive. Somewhere nearby, I'd assume. Spot selection. Oh, where was the killer hiding? Behind the door. Could be behind the door.
What about behind the door? The killer could have hidden there as the girl entered.
Wouldn't the stepladder be in the way?
No! No. Outside the janitor's closet. No. Behind the door. In the back of the janitor's closet, done.
I got it.
But no, you could literally just stand on the stepladder
The killer
and
was
be
hiding in the
fine.
back of the closet. If he was pressed up against the furthest shelf and facing the entrance, there'd be a diagonal path between him and his victim. I say diagonal because that's the only way you can make a direct charge forward.
Ah, true.
Also, when the victim entered the room, she would have been standing with her back to the hallway, right outside the killer's range. That's why the stab wounds were only made to her chest.
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
Creating the crime scene we found! Great job, guys! We're actually doing this!
That was the last mystery, right? We must have put everything together now.
Motive.
Even if it's all fake, I feel really bad for this victim.
We need to find motive still.
It's an ugly sight, but she's no victim.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, technically she is, but
She was the one trying to hunt someone.
let's be real. The girl was
By the way,
carrying a
was
gun.
the victim on the train, or is this an unnamed character for the prologue? This is an unnamed character for the well, not unnamed character for the prologue. It does have a name. So basically what had happened is, as we are told, this is a murder that had happened many years ago in Eden's Garden Academy. And the crime scene we have seen was a recreation of said crime scene back then. But this was the ultimate teacher's aide that we had saw die. Well, not saw die, but whose death is being recreated for us to solve.
She probably provoked the killer.
I'm
And they
noticing.
killed her in self-defense.
I'm noticing.
It's a clear-cut case of the hunter becoming the hunted.
I'm noticing, though, a lot of similarities to the first chapter of the first Dangan game.
That's no excuse.
What?
There's no justifying murder.
Oh, he's one of these people. Yeah, it was technically not one of the main cast.
Killing a woman is the worst thing a man could do.
Oh, fuck, he's a feminist. But no, I would definitely say... So this is our womanizer character.
You're emanating a sizable amount of emotional tension. Are you okay?
There's no excuse. There never was an excuse.
He was saving his own ass. So we're watching a trial without portrait with an X on it. It is, but honestly, I like it. So we kind of get everyone's vibes in trial.
28 stab wounds. No girl, no person should ever suffer Kara's
Oh,
fate.
we got fucking your 28 stab wounds. You didn't want to leave him much of a chance, did you? Literally, that just reminds me of that Detroit Becomes Human meme. Like, it's such an iconic meme. No way they're not referencing it, because it's the exact same number of stab wounds, too.
Wait, who's Kara?
It was the victim's name! Didn't anyone read the tablet?
Oh, God. He's getting really into his role.
I agree with you, dude, but you don't have to shout out your point.
Oi, what's all this about? We've figured out the case. Stop trying to drag it on.
No. We're not finished here.
Calling it now. He's getting killed first chapter. I have a feeling. Especially after an outburst like this. Some people are probably not gonna like him.
Huh?
There's no murder without a proper motive. We need to discuss why Kara died.
I am not going this far for a fictional murder case. We aren't looking for a murderer. We're looking for answers. which we have.
Do you turn in a half-finished
100%
exam,
dead.
Winona?
Plus, he's
An
too
essay
intelligent
without
and
its
useful.
conclusion?
Oh yeah. The ultimate lawyer, he's gonna be really important in these class trials.
This isn't about efficiency, this is about being right. Or do you, a supposed entrepreneur, not value integrity?
Damn, he's throwing people's ultimates into this too.
What the hell?
Let's just talk about the motive. There's no harm in doing that, right?
Well, what was the motive? Was the killer fighting for their life? Or were they going out of their way to murder?
Yeah, no, he's probably first death.
Maybe the gun freaked him out.
Lawyer with the trash talk. Yeah.
If
So
I
just
was
a
in the
normal
killer's
lawyer.
shoes,
A pain in
I'd
the ass.
definitely be nervous. Thing is, while acting out of self-defense is possible, since when does it look like this?
Maybe they were also in a killing game.
Given the severity, I'd liken it
Gotta
to a
take out
crime
the
of
dramatic
passion.
bitch first. Exactly!
Something done on impulse?
What if they were frightened? The spooky thing might have set them off big time.
But not 28 stab wounds.
That's wrong. There's no way this was done in self-defense. No matter what excuse the killer uses, it doesn't change the fact they have blood on their hands.
Oh god. This reminds me of a character. They're in my mind, but I can't think of it. I swear that line is like word for word from another character in history. Like, I can picture it.
Yo, bud.
28
You
stab
seem a
wounds,
little
slam piss on table. Exactly! Someone else likes it.
Silence! I won't allow this!
Damn. Kids Arriving Pathos. Never played that game, and even I get the reference. Same. Now things are getting emotional. Though you've only been using logical arguments for the trial so far, that might be a good time to change your approach. Introducing the pathos mechanic. During non-stop debates, the emotional charged commentary of your classmates will appear as purple text. These comments are called pathos statements. I didn't know these had a name. I'm calling these that now though. Okay. Oh. You can absorb these pathos statements by hovering over them with your reticle, pressing E or left trigger. Nice that they're putting the controls on them even when I'm not playing on a controller. Nice touch. Pathos statement will be lower than your true cylinder. Find a weak spot that is directly contradicted by the pathos statement and fire. So successful, make a powerful emotional argument to counteract your opponents. Stay on the lookout for pathos statements. Well, you'll always be able to advance the trial using pure logic. Emotional arguments can lead to some unique conversations. If your pathos lasts longer than 4 hours, call your doctor. Ooh! I like the music.
To kill Kara so easily and without restraint. There is no way to justify this.
Take a chill pill, man.
You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic killing of one of humanity's brightest!
We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals. This could have been self-defense.
You don't even know the damn killer. Just the crime scene they left behind.
True.
This killer, dead or alive, deserves to be brought to justice!
He is a lawyer. That is fair.
But how can we do that? There's no reason to trust.
Ah, fuck, I
If you
missed.
have no proof.
So says the ultimate.
Okay. Whoops.
And without...
There is no way to justify this. Take a chill pill, man. You expect me to stay calm? This was the sadistic
killing of one of
humanity's brightest. We shouldn't make a lot of assumptions about the killer's morals. This could have been self-defense. killer. Just the kind they may left behind. This killer, dead or alive, deserves to be brought to justice!
This one.
But how can we do that? There's
no reason to trust you.
No, that's wrong!
Pathos counter.
Expertise shouldn't be overlooked here. If
Okay,
there's
but
any
imagine
belief,
your
it's
game in Hell and Chipmunk Smoke. Oh god, no.
Say what?
Wolfgang has spent his life in the courtroom and on the crime scene. He'd understand the criminal mind in ways we can't possibly imagine.
True.
He was even emotionally invested in a murder case he'd never seen before. If his lawyer's intuition tells us that the killer was in the wrong, then we have no reason to disagree.
True.
We're all ultimates for a reason. We need to trust in talent.
Well spoken. If Wolfgang is adamant about the killer's intentions, we should have faith in him.
True. God, it'd be hilarious. Yeah, but it get annoying
clearly
after
trying his best
the
for us.
first chapter or two.
Let's trust in the lawyer and his bargain bin buddy!
Lol.
Hey! If it means going home, then new guys convinced me.
Right on! Team Wolfgang all the way!
Thank you all for your support.
Well, Eva, do you still disagree?
Even if I did, it's not worth pursuing.
Fair.
Does this mean we're done here? Hey! We're Disembodied Voice! We figured out your stupid case! Now let us leave!
Oh, you're finally done. In all honesty, I stopped paying attention a long time ago.
Lol.
What? We only went through this case because of you.
Silly me, I have a short attention span.
Fair enough.
So, just for my own benefit, why don't you summarize the information you've learned?
Sure.
It'll be good practice.
Practice?
Fine. I'll do as you ask. I'll present the truth.
We'll present the truth together.
Hey!
Let's dig into it.
Okay, Ultimates are always getting kidnapped to murder schools. Why anyone ever wants to be a ultimate anything? Good question. I wish I knew. So I'm bringing this trial to an end. It's time for the closing argument. Really? Only answering questions? Non-stop debates and closing arguments? They've got to be. They gotta show more in later chapters. They have to. Like, that just feels poorer if they don't. During closing arguments, you must summarize the case from start to finish. Naturally, your medium will be a comic. Since the class has a relatively good understanding of the case, some parts of the comic are already complete. Far along in development, this and the first chapter are done. They are currently working on chapter 2. But it seems your peers have glossed over the smaller details, judging by those gaps in the story. To fill those gaps, you have been provided a collection of stock panels. Use the WASD keys to navigate your stock, hover your mouse over the relative gap, and press the left key to insert your panel. Don't forget Q and E keys, those are how you flip between pages. By the way, gaps will reveal a hint if you hover over them. If you ever need to revisit the information, the control panel is only one F3 key away. Now, stand up straight and fix that tie. We've got a case to close. I like how the hint thing has a personality. Okay. What was the victim carrying? Where did the killer hide? Probably, yeah, here. How did the killer reach the door frame? We've got going up the step ladder. We don't have that quite yet. Boom. Okay. Boom. Boom. And bleach. Yeah, it's still fairly kinda early in the development.
The victim was Kara Koshkinen, the ultimate teacher's aide.
Also, interesting spelling of aid.
Right before her death, she was wandering around the academy carrying a large assault rifle. That was probably when our unnamed killer, who was armed with a knife, spotted her.
And decided he'd put her to eternal rest. He slid inside that little janitor's closet, where he began hatching a deadly scheme.
Also, I like how it's not just our character commenting on what's happening.
Aye, they needed a way to surprise the victim, who was better armed.
We getting everyone involved.
The killer grabbed a bottle of bleach from the closet and poured its contents into a bucket.
That's because they wanted to blind Kara by splashing the bleach in her eyes.
Sneaky little bastard.
But to do that, they would need to set a trap and catch the victim by surprise. The killer moved a stepladder behind the closet door and climbed up it to reach the door frame.
Makes sense.
There, they carefully placed the bucket.
That way, when the victim opened the door, the bucket
Oh,
would empty
bleach in
its
the eyes
contents
hurts like a
all over her.
bitch. Yep. And this ain't a little bit of bleach either. This is a whole bottle of bleach.
After completing this setup, the killer retreated to the far end of the janitor's closet and waited for the victim's arrival. The killer could have made noise to attract the victim's attention.
Again,
either way, the victim tried to open the door.
Again, I think she was trying to kill the victim. Like, that's my guess.
And, the bleach splashed all over her. Her scalp, face, and eyes were severely burned.
Good. Would hurt like a motherfucker.
Youch!
Even Jet agrees with me. We like Jet. Jet is cool.
The killer leapt from his hiding place and began viciously attacking Kara.
I think these guys were in their own killing game. So it was kind of like a 1v1 situation. One of them were dying, and she just got unlucky.
In his fit of rage and cruelty, he stabbed her from the front 28 times.
Didn't want to leave her with much of a chance, did he?
While being stabbed, the victim tried to fight back by clawing at the killer. This left the dried blood under her fingernails. However, it didn't deter the killer, and the victim eventually died.
At present, we don't have enough information to reveal the killer's true identity, but their actions haven't been forgotten. That is the truth behind this case. Well, are you satisfied?
A measly 3 acts. Poor Horace would be beside himself.
Interesting.
Who the hell is...
No one cares! We've done your end of the bargain. Now let us out already!
That is what I promised, isn't it? Alright, I'll let you leave this room. But before I do, may I be frank with you all for a second?
Sure.
This entire time I've been hiding behind a speaker, afraid to show my face. My heart tells me you'll react cruelly to it.
Oh, here we go.
However, my head, it raises a compelling argument. Who cares what others think? Shouldn't I get to have a little fun once in a while?
Here's our Monokuma stand-in.
Yes. Let's do away with these silly boundaries already. It's time we meet face to face.
Face to face?
What was that all about?
Everybody, look over there!
Ooh, a cutscene. Oh, I like it.
Toss away those pickaxes, peasants. The walls have finally crumbled.
Ooh, I like his voice too.
What will you do now that you've reached the other side? Will you treasure this new land? Serve it?
Blah! It's a stuffy toy of doom.
Or will you set it ablaze?
No, I think this is a full-ass man in a mask.
Well, peasants, have you made your choice?
Goats? It could be a goat or it could be a ram. Maybe not ram. It would make sense as a goat. We already have a sheep. This person, his voice.
Are you the speaker guy?
Speaker guy? No. You don't address your superiors like that.
Oh. And look at this spray on him.
Within the halls of this academy, you'll refer to me by one name, and one name only. His Highness, the great and powerful Tozu, host of the Killing Game!
He didn't know I was in this game. Lol. Tozu. Sounds interesting. I wonder if that's a reference to, like, anything in fiction. Would make sense. Wait, the guy in the Wolfer bike helmet isn't you. Lol. No. We like him, though. Killing Game. Interesting, the name Tozu means bird.
Well done.
Oh, you can call me Tozu for short. You know what? 9:35. I am hungry. Because I haven't had anything to eat all day. I've literally just been snacking. So I'm actually probably going to call it here. Is kind of a good thing to... Wait, a good spot to end. I'm going to be smart. I'm going to make 3 copies. Good night. Yeah, let's see if we've got a person we can go raid, shall we? Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm actually, like, really hungry. See if I get any interesting things. Immediately I'm not seeing really anyone. So we'll just call it. Yeah, that's been going, Friday. We're doing something. New Walking Dead chapter had dropped for Dead by Daylight, so I might be doing some DVD. Just do some, killer stuff. That could be fun. But, we'll see. And no stream next Monday, as is the first Monday of the month. So I'll be taking that day off to plan for the month. And yeah, if you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and until next time, bye!